What's up, guys? Today marks the end of the first quarter of 2021. How crazy is that? Like, let that set in for a second. The first quarter of 2021 is already over. How far along are you with your to-do list? If you're not that far along, I'm not trying to be like Ryan, the life coach, but seriously, like, it's your life. As far as we know, we only get one of them. Whatever's important to you, set some time aside and do just that with no distractions. That's what I want to challenge you to do in the second quarter of 2021 and just chip away at your goals. Anyways, back to why you're here. Today, I'm going to do my March 2021 income report. I'm going to show you how much money I made from my Amazon FBA, Amazon merch, Amazon KDP businesses, my non-Amazon merch print on demand business, and my Google ads. So let's get started. Real quick, just wanted to remind you, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway, this week sponsored by Flying Research, print-on-demand research tools, Automate POD, print-on-demand design creation automation, and All American Graphics, premium pre-made graphics for your designs. You can enter for free. 2 winners are selected every Sunday. Link in the description. Also in the description, you can find a link to my 8-day print-on-demand mini course, as well as some of my other free mini courses delivered via email. And I have a Ryan's Method passive income Facebook group. If you guys want to join, that would be awesome. All right. Let's get started with this income report. Let's take a look at each individual income stream, talk a little bit about it, and then at the end, bring them all together. So my Amazon FBA business, I did 579 sales, bringing in $14,928 in revenue. 3,500 was profit, and my gross margin was 23%. So this isn't a great month for my FBA business relative to previous months. Definitely I think I average at least 5 to 6K profit a month, but unfortunately I am running very low or am out of inventory on a lot of products. And one thing that's been consistent from various suppliers that don't know each other, right? Like I can work with different suppliers for different products, and they all seem to be running into supply chain issues with raw materials. For instance, one supplier, to their credit, they are one of the slowest suppliers that I work with. Like typically it'll take them a month and a half to create my orders, which is not normal in my experience with other suppliers. It'll typically be like a month or less. But they're taking like almost 4 months. It's 3.5 roughly by their newest estimate to produce an order that really like isn't that many units. It's not like a massive order where there's so much raw material required. And they just keep pushing it back. And like that product, I sell at like a 35% profit margin, and it's been out of stock. I mean, I didn't make a single sale of it in the month of March. So things like that definitely eat away at your business, and it's not ideal. That being said, I'm still able to make, $3,500, so not too bad. But I will show you that my Amazon merch profit actually jumped ahead of my Amazon FBA profit. Oops, I need to fix this in my blog post. By the way, if you guys want to follow along in my blog post, I'll put a link to it in the description. I published this on my ryanhogue.com website. So you can see my ad statistics here. I spent $462 in ads on the month, made 74 orders, totaling just under $2,000 in sales. So as far as that goes, that's pretty good advertising statistics. I absolutely crushed it though in February with my ad spend. Like I think I spent $100 more, but generated $1,000 more in sales. All right, let's talk about Amazon merch. So I did 1,032 sales, bringing in aggregate total just under $20,000 in revenue, $19,544. Royalty total, and this is me also lumping in the international marketplaces after doing a conversion to dollars, $3,734 of profit royalties generated from my merch by Amazon business. My average royalty was $3.62. So that was a really good month. I know other people had some really good months. I've been looking at Instagram. A lot of the merch by Amazon Instagrams that I follow are posting huge numbers. So props to everybody that crushed it in March. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come for the rest of the year. And we can just keep seeing these numbers increase during the slow times of year. So that means that and I should mention, I can scroll down here and show you. These are my top 5 highest grossing royalty SKUs, and none of them are trends. They're all evergreen. Even the top one that sold 25 shirts and $130 of royalties, that's not a trend. That sells every single month. It's one of my best sellers. And when you start to stack up those evergreens, that's how you really build a, long-term sustainable, high profit Amazon merch business. And I mean, $130 a month, that's not even that great, but imagine if you have a couple shirts doing that reliably, or a shirt doing more than that, right? That's even more ideal. So Amazon merch, and if you come to my blog, you can see a more in-depth breakdown of my analytics of, I I guess I didn't include the legend here, but this also shows the international sales. Breakdown by product type: standard t-shirt 87%, hoodies 4%, premium t-shirt 3%, tank top 3%, and the rest 1%. Breakdown by fit type: mainly men 62%, 25% women, 6% unisex, 6% kids. Color breakdown: 49% black, 8% navy, 6% royal blue, 5% heather gray, 5% white. You can see the rest on my blog post. And uploads update. Do I still have my previous month open? I do. Let me look at my side monitor first. So in 1 month, in the month of March, I went from 110,000 uploads to 135,000 uploads. So what is that? I got 25,000 products uploaded, all thanks to Merch Titan's upload automation. By the way, I keep that running like pretty much all the time recently because I'm using Automate POD to get designs created using automation, and Merch Titan's automation to get them uploaded basically on autopilot. As you guys know, I could do merch full time and then just disappear from YouTube, stop doing FBA, all that. But I'd rather just kind of like do a good enough job with my merch account to keep scaling it up to make almost $4,000, but also free up a lot of time because of the automation to do stuff like this YouTube channel. So I'll put links to both of those in the description. And then also those of you guys that are kind of scared off by the concept of automation, you know, it was probably 4 or 5 months ago. I'm losing track of time. I mean, heck, the first quarter of 2021 is already over. It was probably like 5 months ago, if I had to guess. I did a course just covering the Merch Titans automation suite of tools. If you are interested in that, I can also put a link in the description. And you know what? I'll put like a promo code attached to it for the next like week. So the first week of April, 7 days from when I release this on Thursday. I'll take like 50% off in case you guys want to check that out. So it will walk you through step by step exactly how I use the full suite of Merch Titans automation tools to basically automate every aspect of print on demand, including Merch by Amazon automation. Dropshipped print on demand. This is my non-Amazon merch print on demand sales. So everything complimentary to Amazon merch. I did 363 sales, bringing in $1,926 of profit. And you can see a breakdown by platform. I did 256 sales on Amazon.com, 7 on Amazon.co.uk. And those are both via the Printful integration. I also use the Gear Bubble integration on Amazon.com, but I always like to remind you guys, I don't recommend you pay for Gear Bubble. They're one of the few production partners that charge monthly, and I'm not a fan of that. I have lifetime integrations for free because I paid them $2,000 back in like 2017, but I'm not recommending you guys do that because you don't really need to. When I did it, I didn't know Printful was around as an option, so that was my bad. eBay, 13 sales. Etsy, 0. Redbubble, 72. Spreadshirt, 4. TeePublic, 0. Teespring, 0. Zazzle, 11. So here's a breakdown on the blog post if you guys want to follow along, of course, link in the description, of my Printful to Amazon Seller Central sales. You can see day by day. I guess I should have probably shown how many sales I got on these days with the larger spikes, but I think my average is like 7 sales a day, so that's probably the midline. So if you see a spike, that's probably like 10, 11, 12-ish. Amazon.co.uk, sparse sales, but still profitable. And Amazon to eBay. By the way, recently I did more of a couple days this week, I set aside time to upload more products to eBay, and eBay rewarded me. They saw me pushing products and just automated email came that was like, we've increased the number of products you can upload. And they do it in a weird way where it's like, it's not, if you upload a shirt, it's like the number of units you have available for each size totals to like your number of products that you can upload to eBay. It's weird. So they increased my limits. They also do like an aggregate value of all your products combined, and it's like a massive number. So the way they do it is super. I just keep saying it's weird, but it is. If you should not skip eBay. Like if you have best sellers, you definitely want to be able to push it to eBay. Otherwise, you're leaving money on the table. But the way that they do like their limits on sellers is weird. I just said it again. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. All right, here's a breakdown of the profit I made by platform. Amazon.com, $1,490 of profit. Redbubble, $177. eBay, $159. Hopefully that'll be larger next month because, like I said, I was pushing a bunch of products to eBay recently, and I've already seen sales. So it's always nice when you're validated. Like I'm like, I think these will do well on eBay. And then within a day or 2 days, I don't remember when I pushed. I did two separate days of upload sessions, and I don't automate uploads to eBay. I do it manually. Amazon.co.uk, $59 of profit generated as well. Ultimately, this resulted in a Printful silver volume discount of 7% applied to all of my sales in the month of April. All right. Next, Amazon KDP. I did 88 sales, bringing in $165.70 of profit. Average royalty was $1.88 per sale. So you can see there my dashboard of sales behind me. There's a nice increase month over month. I mean, February wasn't a great month, so that's a break. I need to fix this on my blog post. I just realized because I didn't do 262 sales, I did 88, but I will fix that. Here you can see a breakdown by market. United States was my top grossing market, followed by UK, followed by Canada, followed by Germany, followed by Italy, and last but not least, Spain. One cool thing about KDP is you push a book, you can have it listed in, what does it say right here? The UK, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Canada, and Japan, in addition to the United States. So that is something that we should all take advantage of. Plus, you can do expanded distribution. And what do I always say? Cover as much online real estate as possible. KDP makes it very easy to do that. And they don't have the same like upload slot restrictions that Merch by Amazon has. All right, let's move on to Google Ads. So my earnings on the month were $6,103. And that's all profit. YouTube brought in $5,806. My one big website that brings in a decent amount of money brought in $297 of ad revenue. Page views for that site, 324,000. Ad impressions, 1.1 million. So pretty good month there, I'd say. And, you know, I always say that I also do on this website, I do some additional like direct deals. People that basically want to either buy like an ad direct or they want to buy a backlink to some other site for SEO purposes. So I do make a decent, you know, bit of extra money there. You know, and then I spend it on gifts for my girlfriend, right? Because I'm no dummy. So here we go. Estimated earnings. You can see a breakdown from my Google Analytics or Google AdSense. This is from Google AdSense right here. When you see the earnings, if you scroll down further, you can see my Google Analytics dashboard for the month of March. And you can see it spikes on weekends. The traffic tends to spike. YouTube revenue, I mentioned $5,800, and you can see a screenshot of my YouTube revenue dashboard right here, $5,806. You can see some days it was cranking up there at like $250 a day. Other days it would dip down to like $150. I'm not sure why that happens, but I'm happy with the extra money either way. When I started YouTube, it wasn't like something that I ever really intended to make money on. Like I always knew you could monetize a channel, but I just so happened to learn along the way that this e-commerce passive income space that I'm in, the ads tend to pay more than if I was to start like a travel channel, because I've actually talked to travel channel YouTubers that have way more subscribers and they don't make nearly as much money. I looked at the makeup YouTube channels. You would think that those channels would do really well with ads. They make like less than a tenth as much from the ads. If you guys are wondering, I mean, this is stuff that, again, I never set out to do. It just, you know, along the way, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. They're paying me to do YouTube and I'm not even doing it for the money. And, you know, now I'm making like $5,800 a month. But subscribers gained. Thank you to all the new subscribers. 3,800 month over month. By the way, if you guys aren't subscribed and you want to do that, that would be awesome. And yeah, here we go. Social Blade showing my 64,100 subscribers. However, we are not stopping this train until we hit at least 100K. That is when I'm going to actually, like, I think sit down and celebrate and feel like I accomplished something. I like to set high goals for myself. So 100K or bust. All right, scrolling back up to the top of this blog post here, let's look at the aggregate total for March 2021. So you can see here on this pie chart that I've got on my website. Check that out. Isn't that cool? You can click it and it pops out the various income streams. So the grand total from Amazon FBA was, it's behind my chair here, but it was $3,500.97 of profit. Amazon merch, $3,734 of profit. Dropship print on demand, $1,926 of profit. Amazon KDP, $165 of profit. All of those I would consider to be very complementary. And you could, in a way, like, you know how I always talk about, like, find a way to make money and then find complementary ways to milk that for additional money. I feel like everything I just talked about are all complementary to each other. And then because the year is 2021 and we're starting to realize that there is this like knowledge economy, whether it's like, oh, sell a course or just go on YouTube and start talking. And then all of a sudden YouTube's paying you $5,800 a month for ad revenue. You know, the Google ads, you could almost say is complementary too, because all I do is I talk about how I made the other chunks of the pie that you see here, right? I get on YouTube, talk about how I made those chunks. So you could say it's complementary, and that totaled $6,100 on the month. So the grand total for the month, though, let me pull it up over here, $15,431 of passive income in March 2021, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for all the support on YouTube, on the Facebook groups. Let me know how I can continue to help you guys. If you have suggestions for content, let me know in the comments below. And that's pretty much it. Hey, hit that like button, and just another request to subscribe if you're not already. Typically, something like 50 to 55% of you aren't subscribed. So that would also be cool if you want to do that. And that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.